Hi guys, William Bell here with GoldenPennyStockMillionaires.com, and in this video I want to go over the Cbis stock, Cbis, Cannabis Science Incorporated, and tell you basically what we think is going to happen with the stock. A lot of people, this stock has hit a lot of people's radars, and man, look at the charts, guys. It's beautiful. It is beautiful. We're going to show you some things today that you may not have seen, and hopefully I want to enlighten you a little bit. But nevertheless, I run the Penny Stock newsletter, GoldenPennyStockMillionaires.com, and we are not a paid promotion newsletter. We're not a free newsletter. Our newsletter is associated with the cost. The reason why is because we don't pump stocks. We don't take money from the company to go to the masses and pump their stock to the masses. We use pure technicals, pure fundamentals, and in this case, you'll see the fundamental reasoning behind the rise in price as well. But we use pure technicals, pure fundamentals to find hot penny stocks, and we've been doing it for a long time, and we have a really high accuracy rating. So guys, if you haven't been there, you don't know what you're missing. Go to www.goldenpennystockmillionaires.com and dare to become a millionaire. And I'm telling you that millionaires are made continuously in the stock market, and it's your time to get your piece of the pie. All right, so let's look at Cbis. Let's look at a few technicals here. We've got the RSI 21. We're going to use some candlesticks. We've got the 10 and the 20-day exponential moving average. Of course, we have the volume here. And we're using the 535 MACD, moving average convergence, divergence, histogram, divergent. Okay, now, and with these technicals, we're not going to go deep into Fibonacci retracement, and we're going to have Bollinger Bands and Ikamochi clouds, because what will happen is a lot of people aren't really savvy as far as trading with using chart and technicals. So I don't want to confuse a lot of my new traders or people that are curious. I want you to be able to look at this, be able to understand what I'm doing in a simple fashion, and be able to learn and say, okay, I can see this. That's my goal. All right, so guys, let's look at this. RSI 21 is strength is over the 50. I mean, my goodness, the stock is actually starting to move. Okay, so we played Cbis earlier this year. Stock was in the low, probably in the low. It was like about 2 cents. We went ahead, played it for about 15%. 20% gain, and then we had traded out the stock. But as you'll see with the fundamentals, last night or yesterday, the presidential election with Obama winning, 3 states passed legalized marijuana, and so with that legalization, there's going to be a price correction, because what's going to happen is, on a pure fundamental standpoint, the DEA is going to come in, or someone's going to come in from the federal government. They're going to bring regulations, and they're going to try to stop the move. And when that happens, you're going to see a price correction in the stock, but it's not going to stop the forward momentum because of the aspect of medical use and medical study. So what's going to happen here is you see Cbis is rising. The stock is up. The strength is very strong. The stock is moving. It's not in an oversold situation. It'll probably be in an overbought situation. It'll be in an overbought situation probably when the RSI gets into probably, I'd say between 80 and 85, it'll be in the overbought situation where you wouldn't want to get in the stock at that point. But I see the stock continuously trending. You see convergence here on the RSI 21. You'll see convergence here with the candlestick. You'll see convergence here with the sweeping movement. That sweeping movement of the exponential moving averages. You'll see convergence here also with the volume, and you'll see convergence with the MACD, and you'll see convergence with the MACD histogram. You'll see one peak here, one peak here. So price action, MACD, RSI 21 is all moving in the same direction, which is known as convergence. The stock is moving forward. Now, the trend is not over in this stock. As you can clearly see, the MACD 535 is clearly shooting north. It's in a bull run right now, and the momentum behind the stock is going to probably push until the stock hits over, I'd say maybe 8. Well, actually, I'm not going to call that out yet because we alerted this stock today with our newsletter, and the stock is currently up 28%. And when you become a member of goldenpennystockmillionaires.com, you'll get entry points, you'll get exit points, and you'll get what we call sell recommendation points. That's the point if the stock does a reversal or a correction and it hits below a certain level price percentage. We get out of the stock because the number one way to make money trading stocks is to learn how to not lose money. Too many people lose money. Too many traders, novice investors, they lose money with trading stock because they don't know when to sell. If you lose on 50% of your trades, you can make a good living if you manage your loss correctly. Okay, guys, I'm a little excited here. So let's look at something here, but I don't know if you guys can see this, but we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've actually got 3 touches, which is required for an ascending triangle. You'll see we've got a trend, an upward trend starting right here, and you'll see we've got the flat top. 3 touches for the flat top. 1, 2, 3. Breakout. So this ascending triangle, which I believe has an 89% accuracy rating, once again proved itself to be a dominant technical a tool that you can use once you learn to look and recognize these triangles. Maybe in the next video I'll have some trend lines in there, kind of give you a little bit more visual, make it a little bit easier to see. But we're just doing this. The market just closed about an hour ago, so I wanted to put this out for everyone that's looking at trading, getting into the stock. Okay, so goldenpennystockmillionaires.com, we're giving this a GPSM buy. This is a buy signal. This is a buy. This stock is a buy. So if you're thinking about purchasing Cbis, stock's a buy. If you want to know the exit, how much profits to take, really that's going to be on you. We are pretty conservative at our newsletter, but that's going to be on you. If it depends on what your profit potential, your profit desire is. Guys, keep in mind also, I just want to say this because it's like really vexing. Excuse me. Well, what I want to say is that you don't want to get greedy with the stock. You don't want to say, okay, I'm going to put $1,000 on the stock and I'm going to make $1 million overnight. That's how you're going to get burnt every single time. What you want to do is you want to be wise. You want to use some wisdom when you're entering into these kind of trades. The stock's going to go up, but you've got to expect the price correction. Price corrections are basically the stock going up and getting exhausted and then pulling back. That happens. But in this situation here, the stock is in a bull run. This is a bull run, and I don't see the correction. If you catch wind, or if you go on the forums, or if you hear anything, or you watch television and you see, the federal government's getting ready to step in to, assess the issue of legalization of marijuana. You start to see court battles. You're going to see a pullback. You're going to see a correction in the stock, and then at that point, that's the point that I would take my money out of the stock, depending on the outcome. Now, I take my profits and be satisfied with my profits at that point. So, guys, you'll see the parabolic curve is starting right here. Here it is right here. It's a sweeping motion here. That's a technical sign that the stock is in a very strong run. So, guys, Cbis is a buy. If you're thinking about trading penny stocks, microcap stocks, come to our newsletter. Join us, become a member, because we alert stocks like this all the time. We've got another marijuana stock that's in play. It's going to be a fantastic run. So I want to, really just want to put that plug in again, guys. Don't play games with your money. Don't pick and choose. There's a lot of free newsletter and a lot of free advice, but it's kind of like what we've all heard about free advice. You basically get what you paid for. And so this is a really good opportunity for you guys to come to the site, join our newsletter, and get detailed, informed information, informed technical analysis, professional technical analysis. I've been trading since 1998. I was in big boards in 98, coming right before I went into college. As you guys may have seen in the videos or have seen me across the web, yes, I lost everything at one point in time. I was living in my car, and I end up getting back on my feet, and this is when I was in college, and it doesn't seem like, oh, he's a college kid, he can live in his car, he's okay. But you know what? You try living in your car and tell me how you like it. It's not very fun. And I realized something is that wealth is not reserved for certain people. It's reserved for people who will get up, make a decision, and go out there and get it. And that's what I did. And so I encourage you guys, come to the site, www.goldenpennystockmillionaires.com. Learn, invest, profit, prosper, and you guys have a good day.